Last I'm Determined was the beginning of her blossoming and taking
So
off.
technically, ever since I came here last year, it really helped me out. Even though I'm not as social as my mother wants me to be with other people, at least I'm able to blossom and be the woman I am now. Well, this year I'm actually going to be going to an adult program here in Richmond. It's to help me be more independent. I'm basically going to have to speak up for myself on what my accommodations are going to be. I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to be more independent. I want to know more about money and shopping,
She wants to be a mother.
braille, and I want to be a wife and a mom.
That I always thought that I'd have to be, she'd be living with her mother for the rest of her life, rest of my life. And then when I had my stroke, was saying, oh my goodness, who's going to be the woman in her life? You know, it's going to be difficult. Her father's handicapped. How is he going to take care of her? She really is going to need to be able to speak for herself and move on. And we were trying to work towards that, but she still had some, difficulties. She really had no motivation. VSD, moving from public schools to VSDB, finding peers, finding a support within teachers and with peers, really helped her start to blossom academically.
What's VSTB?
Oh, VSDB is a Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind. That started to help her blossom. She started to learn a little bit about, speaking up for herself because she was with her peers and was no longer being bullied. But her first I'm Determined, I think, really was, she had some aha moments then also, and seeing, oh my goodness, look at all these youths out there, and they're all going to college, and they're all moving on with their lives. And then as she started to advocate for herself, I mean, all of a sudden, she did 2 PowerPoint presentations after I'm Determined of her IEPs. Now, I'm turning the ball over to you, and I'm happy to do so. And I feel confident at this point in her life that I can do that. I couldn't say that a year ago. I don't even talk about setting up a bank account for her to have a debit card a year ago. These are things that I said, oh my goodness, I'll be doing this the rest of my life. And now I know I'll be pushing that child out the door and closing it and changing your room into a den.